The government has been once again been dealt a blow by the judiciary after the High Court temporarily stopped the directive requiring parents to pay school fees for students in government learning institutions through the e-citizen platform. Now, the orders delivered at the Milimani Law Courts on Wednesday by Justice Chacha Mwita states in part that an interim conservatory order is hereby issued suspending the circular or letter by the Principal Secretary Bello Kipsang dated 31st of January 2024. The directive by the Ministry of Education required fees be paid through the government's e-citizen platform. Now, Justice Mwita ordered effectively suspends the government's plan under the court and will issue further directives on the matter. The move by the court comes after Dr. Magare Gikenyi moved to court challenging the government's directive. Onto the Embakasi gas plant explosion, and the owner, Derek Kimathi, and two other suspects, Joseph Macau and Marian Kyoko will be remanded for 21 days pending completion of investigations. The court also ruled that the third respondent, David Walunya Ongare, be detained for a maximum of 14 days at a police cell near a medical facility due to his medical condition. The suspects will be remanded at Embakasi Police Station as the probe into the gas explosion that has so far claimed 7 lives and injured nearly 300 others continues. Meanwhile, Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka says his law firm will institute a case against Energy Cabinet Secretary Davis Chirchir, Principal Secretary Alex Washira, and Environmental Principal Secretary Engineer Festus Ngeno over the gas explosion incident in Embakasi. Kalonzo says the officials bear the highest responsibility in ensuring Kenyans are safe from such disasters. The Wiper leader has also urged the government to issue timely compensation to all the victims. Take a listen.
And we are clear we may have to sue the following. Number 1, Permanent Secretary for the Environment. Ndiye anahusika na mambo ya NEMA na kwingineko na mengineo. Number 2, the PS or PS for Energy. Asimamia mambo ya EPRA na mambo ya kupeana gas na malicensing na kila kitu.
Now, the deaths following last Thursday's gas explosion in Miradi area in Embakasi has risen to 7 after one more person succumbed to injuries while receiving treatment at a Nairobi hospital. Citizen TV has traced a man who lost his wife and son on the fateful night after they were hit by one of the flying objects where the explosion occurred. John Waiganjo wants the national government to compensate the affected families as there is enough proof that this was a case of negligence. Take a listen.
At Mradi area in Embakasi, a dejected John Waiganjo sits in silence as he gazes at the only memory of his wife and son. It's been a week of mourning. The two are among 7 people who died in a tragic gas explosion in the area.
Nasikia uchungu.
Waiganjo says the family was chatting the night away last Thursday before they heard screams calling on residents to vacate their homes as disaster was about to strike.
Kwa kuna very big explosion. Ilikuwa hata wakati ili explode watu wote walikuwa chini. Hakuna kitu mtu alikuwa anaona. Kwa kuwa hiyo kuna impact ya mabati ilienda juu ikiwa red. My wife alihitiwa na hiyo kitu kwa barabara hapo, na mtoto wangu aliaga 1 year, na hapo kando kulikuwa na mzee mwingine alikuwa bado ameaga.
Waiganjo says The son, Charles Macharia, who was 1 year old, died on the spot after being hit by the flying object, while the wife, Anne Nyagodhie, died on arrival at Nairobi West Hospital, where she had been taken for treatment. They also suffered burns, although the post-mortem results stated cause of death as fracture to the head, which was caused by the flying object which hit them.
My wife alikuwa na impact ya skull. Na then hiyo kimabati ilikuwa imemchoma, ilikuwa imesomeka hapa. Yeah, huku. Na mtoto alikuwa na fracture ya kisho.
Ni yule mama ambaye furaha yake ilikuwa akiwa katikati ya watu. Tunaona kwamba watu wanafurahia uwepo wake. Na hata last Sunday tumekuwa na challenge kwa sababu washirika wengi walikuwa wakitizama kwamba sasa hayupo, na Jumapili iliyopita ni yeye alikuwa anaongoza praise and worship. Ikawa ni changamoto kidogo.
The family, which is planning for the burial on February 13th in Nyahururu, Nyandarua County, has appealed to the national government to compensate those affected, since there was negligence on the part of government officials for failing to stop illegal activities at the site.
Hiyo kitu ilikuwa inafanya kazi usiku, ambapo serikali haiko inajua. Lakini watu wa hapa walikuwa wanajua. Na operate hapo illegally. Nafanya biashara usiku, na serikali haijui.
A statement by the government spokesman Isaac Mwaura has stated that they have closed the temporary shelter at the Embakasi Social Hall after victims who had come to the center were reintegrated into the community and others provided with alternative accommodation.